Hello, welcome to video number 15. We are going to be using a chair today, so just use like a dining room chair, and let's get started. So we're going to start sitting on the chair, feet flat on the ground, and we're going to roll forward and just let your body hang between the legs. Might not feel comfortable, you can always prop up on your arms if that's more comfortable than being down here. We're just going to send the breath into the low back. So place your hands on your low back and breathe down into that area. It might feel really tricky to get the breath there. One more breath here, just expanding into the middle back and the low back. Good. Okay, nice. And then we're going to come upright and we're going to start with our feet. We're just going to start lifting the heels up and down, up and down, pressing the ground away with the ball of the foot. Good job. Just kind of warming up the feet and the ankles for what we're about to do. Good job. And then take a seat and then shuffle back a little bit. And we're going to straighten the leg up and down, and then same on the other side. So squeezing our quadricep muscles, waking up those muscles. Lift your toes towards you as you lift. And try and keep the thigh resting on the chair so you're not kind of overly engaging at the front of the hips. It's more just those thigh muscles. Good job. Nice. Sitting up nice and tall. Be aware of your breath. Well done. Okay, really nice. And then hands onto the bum muscles and give them a bit of a squeeze and then relax. Squeeze and relax. One more. Good job. And then shuffle your bum forward so it's right on the edge of the floor. Oh, sorry, on the edge of the chair. And then tuck your heels so they're a little bit behind you. Okay, hands on the bum muscles. Press the heels into the ground and see if you can kind of feel your bum muscles come on there. So really kind of push the heels into the floor and see if you can feel your bum. Good job. Maybe lean forward a little bit if it's feeling tricky. See if that helps. Good. And if not, just kind of think about trying to wake up these muscles. I find the glutes are often overly tight and working too hard after pregnancy. We spend a lot of time in kind of this posture where we're holding baby, bums kind of disappearing underneath us, and these muscles get kind of overworked almost. And when our muscles are constantly tight, they're not very good at being strong. So I see that a lot in the pelvic floor as well, actually, and in the glutes. So now we're going to come into a sit to stand. So lean the body forward. Your feet are underneath you, okay, so they're kind of behind your knees. Press the ground away with the heels to come up. And then back down like you're really sitting back onto the toilet. Yeah, lean forward, push through the feet. Good. And I don't want to see you kind of shove your hips forward as you come to the top. That can sometimes be the cause of a little bit of discomfort in the low back and the SI joints. Inhale forward, exhale, push through those feet. Coming back down. Good job. Exhale, push through those feet. Inhale to lower. Good. Try and keep your knees pointing forward the whole time. Check that they don't fan out to the side. Okay, so they're just facing straight forward. They're not diving in or out as you move. Now try and get those glutes to wake up a little bit. Hands on them can help. Thinking about them can help. But again, we're not kind of clenching them. They're just engaging. Good job. Nice. Okay. Well done. And then we're going to come into a single leg variation. So I call this a staggered sit to stand. So bring your left leg back a little bit more, right leg forward, and then all the weight's going to go into the left leg. You're still right on the front of the chair, okay? Now press all through that left leg, and then come back down. Lean back, bring the weight back into that glute, and down. Exhale, push through those left glutes, and down. You will feel the thigh as well. it's not about all or nothing in the glute. It's just trying to reestablish this balance between quads and glutes to help get that hip extending. Good. So again, really important to wake up the glutes for everything we do. We use our glutes all the time, and when they're not kind of awake and working well, it can place a lot more pressure through our back and our knees. Let's change sides. So right leg back, left leg forward, hand on the right glute if that helps your brain figure out what we're trying to use and what we're trying to wake up. And we're going to push the ground away with that right foot to come up and then coming back down. Okay. Push through. So almost all the way in that right foot, leaning over and pushing up. Good job. Use your breath. Make sure you're not holding your breath as we move. And kind of look down at your foot. Notice what your toes are doing. Are they gripping the ground? If so, can you let them relax? Can you think about pushing through the ball of the foot and the heel? Good job. Notice if your shoulders want to help you up, if you want to kind of use momentum, see if you can choose to use the legs instead. Really good. Okay, nice. That was good. I'm happy with that. Let's come now into a bit of a standing heel raise. We're going to really wake up our calves. So again, in this video, I'm really trying to kind of get us a little bit more upright, kind of moving gradually away from just stuff on the mat, and getting into more kind of functional positions and positions where we can start to see that moving towards other things that we might want to get back to doing. So we are going to hold on to the back of the chair, or you can use the wall if that's easier for you. Hoping you can see my feet. Not quite. It's quite tricky to get the perfect angle all the time. There we go. Okay, so we're going to rise up onto the balls of the feet and then lower down. You can hold on. Now as you come up, I want you to try not to lean forward too much. Try and come straight up and straight down, pushing through those calves. Good. And again, we don't want to be kind of rolling out onto the outside of the foot. We want to be going straight up and down rather than over. Okay. So coming up and down. Let's do 5 more like this. The knees have a teeny tiny bend in them. They're not locked out. Breathing steady here. Noticing if the glutes are clenching, letting them soften. Good job. Bet you feel your calves after that. That was great. Let's take a stretch. So we'll step back with the right leg, heel towards the ground, and then bend into that knee until you feel a stretch through that back calf. Breathing here. Soft shoulders, soft jaw. Good. And then straight knee and lunging forward. Good job. Same on the other side. Left foot back. Starting with a bent knee on that left side until you feel a bit of a stretch through that calf. Breathing steady. And then with the straight back knee, the straight left knee, and kind of coming forward, lunging until you feel a stretch through that left calf. Really good. Okay. We're all done. Let's come and lie down, and we've got a good minute to do a proper relaxation today. So we got through it quick. Let's come and lie down on your back. Let's hug the knees into the chest and just rock from side to side. Well done. And hopefully you're starting to kind of feel a bit more confident about your movement. My real goal is to make people feel confident with things and realize that we can often do more than we think. And it's often about how we do things. It's normal to need support after you've had a baby. Take the legs down, cross the right leg over the left, and you can kind of gently press that knee away from you. If you want more, you can hug into a figure of 4 stretch. Let the shoulders soften, let the head really be heavy. Breathing into that right glute. Might feel it in the inner thigh. And then we'll change sides. Left leg is crossing over the right knee. And if you want more, you can hug the right knee in towards you. Sending that left knee away from you a little bit. Breathing into that left hip. Really nice. And then just collapsing. Telling yourself, I've done enough. Really good. Well then, I'll see you in the next video.